Morning gardeners, I am making a mixed fruit crumble this morning. I made a big batch of crumble yesterday and I've got some of the crumble topping. So choose whichever your favourite crumble topping is. I did mine, I think mine was Cheryl Bakes on YouTube. Oh my goodness, that lady's recipes are absolutely amazing. And it's Cheryl with a C. And I think it's also Taste of Ireland possibly. But have a little look for Cheryl Bakes. And oh my goodness, that lady's recipes are fantastic. But I digress. Peeled, chopped the apples. I'm going to cover, I haven't put any water in. I'm going to cover this bowl now with cling film and microwave it for 2.5 minutes. I've quartered the little handful of strawberries and I've halved the raspberries and I've put them in the bowl ready for when my apples are cooked. There's the apples cooked, and if you look in the bottom, there's quite a bit of juice. And what I like to do, I like to throw in a dessert spoon of sultanas and one of porridge oats and 1 spoonful of soft brown sugar. So that's sultanas, porridge oats and soft brown sugar, and stir it all through and then put it all on top of the strawberries and raspberries. There's the sultanas, and I actually did 2 of porridge oats, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to stir them all the way through. Once I've got them stirred all the way through, I'm going to put my dessert spoonful of brown sugar. So I'll come back in a second and I'll show you how that looks. Brown sugar's in, and I'm going to give it a good stir. Can you see the juice in the bottom there? The porridge and the sultanas will soak that up beautifully, and you won't end up with a mushy, because there's nothing worse than a mushy apple crumble. So if you don't want it as sweet, leave the sugar out. If you want it sweeter, put more in. I suppose it depends on how tart your apples are. I've transferred it to the baking dish, and I'm just going to scatter this crumble mix all over the top. And I'll come back in a second and I'll show you. Oh, sorry, no. And then I'm going to pop it in a 180 oven for about 25 minutes. 5 minutes more, 5 minutes less. Keep an eye on your oven. When it's pale and golden and the apples are bubbling, it's ready. There, it's covered with a crumble and it's going in the oven now, and I'll pop back in a minute when it's all cooked. I always use butter for my crumble topping because, well, it's butter, isn't it? And there we have one beautiful mixed fruit crumble, and that just took less than 25 minutes. So do keep an eye on it, and look how beautiful the strawberries and raspberries have bubbled up. Enjoy, folks.